Hello YouTube. Thanks for visiting my channel and watching one of my videos. Hopefully you'll watch some others. Today we're looking at the Podavach, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, multi-caliber magazine loader version 5.4. As you can see, it's a pretty simple process. You just put the ammunition in the feed tray there, and then you load it into the channel, and once you get it all loaded in, there's a little pusher there. You push it into the magazine. Works very well. This is out of Ukraine. It says on the package that it's patent pending. If you don't feel comfortable sending money outside of the United States through the internet or whatever, they do take PayPal payment. That way, you know, you're paying it through an intermediary. That's how I purchased it. It was $69, and with shipping, it was just over $80, I think. The shipping took about three or 4 weeks. I can't remember exactly, but it did take a while to ship. They sent a tracking number within a week or so of ordering it, but then, you know, it took a while after that to get it. It seems to work very well. Here it is in action. You can see this is the pushing part. They just slide right in there. All these video of me doing this
loaded up just fine.
Was the first time I used it, so I was still getting used to it. I think after practice and using it quite a bit, it would become a lot easier and a lot simpler. Okay, so as you saw there, that was a Bakelite Russian Tula manufactured magazine. It did just fine. Now this is a European surplus magazine. I'm not sure which country it came from. I didn't look. I know it's not Yugo or Croatian because it didn't have the built-in bolt hold open. It loads up just fine. The only AK mag that I tried that I had any issues with, and you'll see that here in the next minute or so, is a PMag. And I didn't have any real issues loading it. It's just the very last round didn't want to go in. I'm not sure what was up with that. It might just be that individual mag, or it might be all PMags are a little tight. But anyway, I did get it in using my thumbs, and pushing the last round in, but it was a little bit to get it in there. So here's another mag going loaded up here.
There we go. These stay in place on their own, no problem. Right
that in. Easy. It's really easy.
All loaded in. Ready to go. Okay, how about PMag? This is one of the first gen. It's not one of the ones with reinforced feed lifts, but it should kind of push it in there a little solid there, but it goes in. There you see it. Notice the loader handle that you use to push the rounds in. It's a magnet caught there by the magnet, so when you're lifting this thing up, putting it away, or hanging it on a shelf or whatever, it doesn't fall off. Alright, so now let's load in 20 or 30 rounds into a piece. Just slide them into place. So I got 30 rounds ready to load into a Magpul PMag, AK mag. And just kind of want to hold on to this thing so you don't shove it. That's interesting. Last round didn't want to go in there. So this thing's very easy to use. I'm going to, here in a second, I'm going to load a magazine manually. And you can see how much time it takes to load it manually, but it seems to work well, so I thought it was pretty good. But it's made out of plywood. I mean, you can see I guess it'll stand up pretty good for a while anyway. It's made pretty well from what I can tell. It's got a lot of cutouts here, probably to save weight for shipping. And now the reason I think they call it a patent pending is because this is also an AR-15 magazine loader. This is just a standard mil-spec D&H aluminum body magazine at Palmetto State Armory. They don't sit in there quite the same way. They don't like for one thing, they don't lock in the way the AK mags do. You could actually pull it right out when you start pushing on it. So you have to kind of hold on to it. I found that you can grip it like this, or lay your hand across it flat and just hold on to it while you shove them in. So I've loaded one already, so we'll see how this one does. The other one I loaded was an old Colt, an actual Colt M16 magazine, AR-15, whatever, and and I don't think it had anti-tilt follower, so that might, this one I expect will do better. I got my computer, but it's pretty good ammo from what I've seen. But I haven't. I don't think you'll see any difference really between this or brass case stuff. I mean, it's all going to slide across through here pretty good, I think. We're getting ready to find out. So you load up your 30 rounds. Do that one. It actually even has graduated markings here. Here shows that's how many. You don't even have to really count them out like I was doing. It's if you do it by this little measurement here, 5.56 by 45, that should be 30 rounds. 7.62 by 39 would be here, and then 5.45 by 39 would be pretty much the same spot. So okay, let's see if we can do this on camera. I'm gonna hold this down here and shove them in. They're all in there. Okay, loading an AR mag by hand. Now, some of you may be faster at this than I am. Maybe not. Some of you maybe not. I don't even know that the loading tool that this review's on is so much about saving you time loading as much as saving your thumb. Because obviously this will put more stress on your thumbs and whatnot. But I mean, it really doesn't take a long time to load a mag, even without one of these loaders. Especially when you consider you gotta line up the ammunition in the tray before you, into the channel, if you will, before you shove it into the magazine. But you can see here I'm just about done. So I mean, I could maybe load one in the same amount of time. Obviously, as you get closer to the end here, it gets a little bit tougher, but alright, so there it is, loading it by hand manually. Or loading it manually. Okay, so here's an AK magazine. It's a Magpul PMag. It's the non-reinforced feed lips, but we're going to load it up manually and see how long it takes. And I counted after I emptied this mag just now, because it's the one that I loaded with the loader a minute ago. And it did only have 29 rounds in it. So when I was loading it earlier with the loader, it didn't get the last round in for one reason or another. Let me see if I can get a full 30 in here when I load it. Maybe the spring on this Magpul mag is kinked up or something. It's not letting me get one more round in. We'll see. I always find that AR or the 7.62 rounds tend to want to slide forward, or not slide all the way back on the first attempt, as opposed to the AR mags. But that might just be me. I don't know. Almost done here. Let's see. Oh, all right. I'll get that later. I'll pull another one from over here. I gotta make sure I get that other one later. Make sure everything's seated good. There's the 29th. Let's see if we can get 30 in there. Yeah, I don't know if I can get 30 in there. It seems like it's got the room. There it is. All right. So that 30th round and that P-Mag was just tight. All right, so there's 30 rounds in an AK mag. So you tell me, which one was I faster at, with the loader or with the manually with my. So anyway, I hope you liked the video. If you did, hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos. I got more coming up soon. And you know, share this on your vast social media networks out there. So have a good day and enjoy the shooting sports. And be safe when you're out there shooting.